Okay, I'm just mainly documenting different things. Um, Last night, I don't know, I'm having nightmares, crazy, like left and right. I guess ever since I stopped smoking weed, marijuana, or whatever, I'm having nightmares where I act out. So last night, I don't know, I was just mad at this one dude. I remember the dream vividly now. It was a guy that used to stay here at Quad Vets, Ernest, and something about he owed me money and he had been working or something like that, and he kept putting me off to give me my money. So I was just getting angry, and I got to the point where I was gonna do something to this dude. So um, I wanted to knock him out or whatever, but then I wanted to keep him awake. So I remember like jumping off this like table to kick him in the face or whatever, and I woke up. I had kicked the blinders. Um, my leg, my right leg, from my hip all the way down to my foot. My foot is kind of like numb, like it's loss of blood circulation or something, and there's a weird sensation whenever I walk on it. It's related to like the sciatic nerve, but like I said, it's like certain areas, like right now, my leg in my calf area, it just feels numb. Like there's a loss of feeling, a loss of sensation or whatever. I can't explain it, but whenever I step on it, it feels like no leg is there or something. And it's weird. It's my first time really experiencing this sensation. I guess maybe because it's cold or whatever. But my thoughts also drifted to my son Hunter, and I was thinking about whenever he was in school in Shreveport, he was in Judson Elementary, and he was a straight A student, and I had him on pace to at least get an academic scholarship, to go to college and so forth, because he was, just wanted to make sure that he had everything afforded to him, just like I did. After his mom kidnapped him, took him back to New Orleans, I remember she had him text me. I remember reading over a text where he was telling me about the school, he wanted to stay there, or he was going to stay there. The school was giving him extra homework, and it's something about his mom or whatever. But how she kind of brainwashed him to stay in in New Orleans, and attend schools and so forth. Whereas I wanted him to go, follow his big brother, as especially being my blood, my real son, to graduate from Captain Shreve, go through the ROTC program to where you learn self-discipline, you learn self-control, possibly join the National Guard so that you'll have um, tuition paid or access to GI Bill or something like that. But I remember later on he was complaining about the grading system was different there. I think they went on like the 8 point grading system or something, whereas Judson, I guess it was like 90 and above was an A, 80 and above was a B, or something to that effect. I know that's how it was for me in college. It was different from high school grading system. And also, I remember him being upset that he couldn't play baseball. The school that he attended, he couldn't play as a freshman. And I guess he just gave it up. All of his dreams, his certain ambitions, it wasn't nurtured. And seeing where my son is now, he's telling me, well, he told me that he doesn't like this dude. This dude is a clean freak, whatever. And like I said, the New Orleans culture environment is self-centered people, selfish people. It's like all about them. They're overbearing. force their will on others. They don't get to understand people for who they actually are. And I'm just like, certain factors, I'm really getting upset at his dumbass mother, you know. And like I said, I didn't ask her out. She asked me out. You know, she knew my name every day. Every time I come in, she was just like, I don't know. Even now, she's stalking my social media, and I'm just like, that makes no sense. If you don't want me, or the things you're doing, you don't treat people you care about like this at all. So with the conversation about Robert, whenever Trey was 17, me asking her to put him on child support because he had time enough to get his shit together, where she keep filing. I'm just like, why would you be so aggravating and disrespectful to me? But here, this dude is it's not about you. It's about Trey and his future, and different benefits that he could have. Why haven't you put him on child support? And like I say, it's New Orleans is a lot of bass awkward people, and they can't do right for doing wrong, basically. So just documenting my thoughts, documenting my feelings. About to go here and get my blood work done, fasting for Dr. Dola, Oriental lady, VA. She's special. Something ain't right with her either. And she's like, I have to repeat things like several times, like 2 or 3 times every time, she asks me a question because she's not with us. That's the best way I can say it.